Hello guys, welcome back to FA Cup predictions around 4. But guys, just before doing some predictions, please be sure drop a like and also smash a subscribe if you haven't been subscribed yet. But guys, we've got some predictions to do now because we're doing FA Cup predictions now. Because now we are in round 4. Because it starts on tonight. So, yeah, because we've got big games coming on tonight. So that means that I'll be doing this for you guys. Okay? So, shall I start with a first game? Tonight is we've got Hull City versus Chelsea. Now, Hull, they're from Championship. Now, Hull, are they doing right? I think they are because they they're doing so well this season, but that's only thing of Hull have been played very well. But I'm pretty sure of Hull, they need to keep up that confidence to get a goals, get some couple chances, and, and they can do it. And Chelsea, they need a win because last week they been conceded to draw because they played with Leeds United last week. So yeah, because it was midweek game but I think our goal is to Chelsea win. So should we go on my prediction? Yeah, let's go. Hull City 1, Chelsea 4. Should we move on to Wax? Should we go to Wrexham versus Ipswich Town? Wrexham, they're playing well lately because they're from Championship. Wrexham need really need a win game because I know they are doing well at the moment, but they're doing so well from now on. And also with Ipswich Town, they need a win because because it needs to get surfing how to win this game. But they need a win because they never win it before though at FA Cup. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a draw here. I give a win on penalties. So let's go with Wrexham 2, Ipswich Town 2, and I want Ipswich Town to win on penalties. Should we can we move on to Burton Brewers versus West Ham? Now Burton they won. Now Burton, I think they're doing alright. I think this season because they have some few chances at the moment, but they're doing so because they're doing so well lately. But I'm pretty sure they get no wins at all this tonight. And then with West Ham, I think that West Ham need a win because they're doing so well at the moment. But I know that 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 a little bit struggling this season at Premier League because they're stuck on 18th. So I'm pretty sure I think West Ham will do it because I'm sure it's really card I'm really card man I am now. So I'm gonna go with a win. I'm gonna go with Burton nil, West Ham United 3. let's go 3-0 win to West Ham. So we move on to Burnley versus Mansfield Town. Now Burnley, they need a win because I know that they're deep trouble because they are 19th of Premier League table because I think they need a win this game because they need a victory this game because they need to get something now because they need to get some food. They need to get some food chances and I give a win. And Mansfield, they won as well. Wow. Mansfield, I think, I think that I didn't care. I think, but don't know. Mansfield Town. No, Mansfield. I know they're playing white, but they have some great confidence club, but they have been great lately this season from League One. So it's gonna be a tough game though, but I'm gonna go with a win. But yeah, I'm gonna is to Burnley will do it. My prediction is let's go 2-1 to Burnley. So next game we've got Manchester City versus Southern City. Now Manchester City they're playing very well this season at Premier League because they beat Fulham last week in midweek 3-0. But Man City they're doing so well at the moment. But I'm pretty sure they need a win, absolutely, because they're doing so well at the moment. Silver City, now Sheffield, they're from League 2. But the Silver City, no, it's not from League 2, isn't it? No, that's from League 1. There you go. That Southern City, they're playing very well as well lately. So yeah, I'm gonna go with my City win. I'm gonna go with Manchester City 10, 7-0. I'm gonna go 10-0 to Man City. Shall we move up to Norwich versus West Brom? Now Norwich, they need to get a win game because they need really to solve that because they need to get some few chances, more of get the momentum going. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with Norwich. We'll do it. I'm gonna go 3-1 to Norwich. So we move on to Port Vale versus Bristol City. Now, that's gonna be easy match one. Port Vale, they played from League 1, but Port Vale like a little bit pushy, but they do because they're doing so well that they at this season, and they with Bristol City, they need to get a win because they're from Championship. So yes, I'll give a win for Bristol City. I'm gonna go with Port Vale 1, Bristol City 2. I'm gonna go 2-1 to Bristol City. So we move on to Southampton take on Leicester City. Now Southampton, I think they need to go in because it's gonna be tough game that they at the moment. I think I'm gonna go with a draw because they're from Southampton and Leicester. They're from Championship. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a draw. Yes, I'm gonna go with a draw here because it's gonna be a tough game. This two. Southampton and Leicester City, they're playing very well lately, but Leicester, that little bit sort of starting the game now. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Southampton 3, Leicester City 3, and I want Southampton to win on penalties. As my prediction is. Shall we move on to Aston Villa versus Newcastle United? Now, Aston Villa, they're playing very well lately, but I know they lost last game against with Brighton. But that Villa beat Brighton though because they beat them 1-0 in midweek. But as about Newcastle, but they're doing well there as well at the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Aston Villa 3, Newcastle United 1. I'm gonna go 3-1 to Aston Villa. What wins game? So we move up to another Premier League matchup. We've got Liverpool versus Brighton Hove Albion. Now, I think Liverpool will do it because they've got better side team at the moment. So, yeah, I think I'm going to give Liverpool what winning this game because they're doing so well at the moment. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Liverpool 4, Brighton 1. And I've got 4-1 win to the Reds. So we move on to Birmingham City versus Leeds United. Now, Birmingham City, I think they need some couple of chances now because they need to get a win though because it's going to be a tough game and it's one. And Leeds United opposed Chelsea at midweek, but it was 2-2 conceded. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Leeds United because they're doing well at the moment. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Birmingham City 2, Leeds United 4. And I'll go 4-2 to Leeds United will win this game. So we move on to Crispy Town versus Wolves. Now, Crispy Town, they need to get something in this game because they're from League 2, I think, maybe. But Crispy Town, they're doing well at the moment. And Wolves, I think they're doing okay lately, but they're on 20th at Premier League, but that is a bit struggling now a bit as well. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Wolves, we'll do it. I'm going to go 2-1 because it's a tight game. So, why not? I'm going to go 2-1 to Wolverhampton. Let's go with 2-1 to Wolverhampton Wanderers. So, we move on to Oxford United versus Sunderland. I think Sunderland will do it because they've got big squad there, I think, but they have big, amazing squad because they're playing so well lately. So I'm gonna give Sunderland will win. I'm gonna go with a 3-1 to Sunderland. So we move up to Stoke City versus Fulham. I think Fulham will do it because they've got better side because they play from Premier League. But Fulham, they doing work that day. But I know they lost though by Man City 3-0. But I'm pretty sure neither will come back as well. And Stoke City, I think they're doing well that day, but they need to get some couple of chances and as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a draw here, and I'm gonna go with a 2-2, and I want Fulham to win on penalties. So we move on to Arsenal versus Wigan Athletic. I think Arsenal will do it because They've got 3-3 won. They've got Eze. We've got Saka. We've got Martin Odegaard, and they've got Martin Ellie, and who else is there? What players will be playing this week? I think, yes, we've got Saka must up. I think Saka will play. So, yeah, I'm gonna go Arsenal win. I'm gonna go 5-0 to Gunners. Shall we? Uh, let's give it our final prediction. We've got Mansfield versus Brentford. Ooh. No, tested game. I think Brentford will do it because they've got better sides. But I do trust that Mansfield will get a goal. Absolutely. So, I'm going to go with a win. I'm going to go Brentford because they're doing well at the moment. Let's go Mansfield 2, Brentford 3. And I'll go 3-2, Brentford win. So guys, that's it on my predictions for FA Cup predictions. Please be sure drop a like and just what to do. So yeah guys, that's it for me. I'll see you in the next one. But that's it on. We've got some exciting news to share. So yeah, I can't wait. So yeah. That's it, guys. Have a great week and enjoy your FA Cup weekend. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Peace out.